All right, Shalom Akim. Salakia doing a part two. Brother called in. I have to take the call. All right, but where were we at? Dealing with these, just the wickedness of our people, man. Our women being compared to ostriches, because of their carelessness of their children, and it's really that selfish spirit, man. It's really that selfish spirit. They'll kill a kid, they kill a child because they'll put their goals and their aspirations in life before a child. And in doing so, they really cut off the fruitfulness within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Our people would have been much greater if it wasn't for these abortions. But at the same time, we in captivity. You know what I mean? And it's a complicated situation concerning that. All right, but circling back to the precept. All right, the book of Lamentations chapter 4 verse 9. All right, just giving a little background to the chapter. Didn't mean it to be long-winded. All right, so Lamentations chapter 4 verse 9, it reads, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field." Okay, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, well, Salakia, I'm gonna read it again. "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger." Okay, and dealing with these people, man, they're gonna be pining away. All right, but that's what that last quote reminded me of. Made me think about that precept. It talks about it'd be better for them to be slain with the sword than be slain with hunger, man. All right, so let's go back to what she said: an extraordinary amount of human suffering, because people are going to be starving, man. People are going to be starving. All right, and Babylon is going to be the epicenter of it, man. All right, Babylon is going to be the epicenter. Okay, let me see if I can find that other article. Nah, this ain't it. Salakia. I'm really in a car, Zakiam, so you know what I'm saying. Anyways, going into it, silo explosion news. Whoops, there we go. All right, so right there, yeah, that's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking for this one, the first, go around, and now I found it. All right, because the one I brought out was another one that happened 2 weeks ago. Which I could bring it out just for truth's sake. Let me see, grain, silo, explosion. Let me see, explosion. Let's go into the news. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. It has to be this one. Grain silo. Yep. So this is a longer article. I think it's this one. This is something that happened in Illinois. All right, Illinois, and let me just grab the right one. If not, I'm just gonna use let me see, ethanol. No, this was an ethanol plant. All right, so this is an ethanol plant also got affected by this. Okay, so this happened in Illinois. All right, you had another one right here happened a couple days ago. It says 200-year-old Prosser grain silo destroyed in dramatic fireball. All right, so you're seeing it, man. I'm not gonna go too much into the article. I will go into this one, right? Because it says, let me see. It said it right around here, where it says, yep, there it is. The cause of the explosion is not yet known. So this is so you're telling me that hundreds upon hundreds of food plants, silos, grain silos, things of that nature are being destroyed, and there's no cause. And this is all happening by coincidence. You know what I mean? That's the, that's the part where, it's looking very, very suspicious. Okay? It's looking very suspicious, and the reasoning why is because it's ultimately going to be these devils, man. All right, it's ultimately these devils that's moving in on this, that's doing this, as I stated earlier. All right, they're the ones that, they're acting upon, their counsels. All right, they're doing this through their counsels, and a precept I could bring that out is the book of Proverbs chapter 21 and 1. A good foundational precept when it comes to, the Lord manipulating, these heathens in the high, the ruling echelons. All right, so Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1, and it reads, "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will." All right, because with these food plants being destroyed, okay, that they don't do that, out of order, man. They're doing that with the okay of the elites. All right, with the this is all, ordered by the elites. Okay, because what they want to do is they want to bring about a man-made famine. All right, and they want to what's it called? They want to usher in the people, into that new world order. Okay, that's why, Scripture says right here, which really is his devil. He bringing about his own downfall. He's being deceived. All right, so book of Psalms chapter 9, verse 15. I'm just gonna bring that out to the bring out the key point. It says, "The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken." Okay, so through all these little things that they're doing, all right, their own foot is basically taken. They're bringing about their own downfall. All right, because they're under that deception. They're under that imagination that they're gonna rise up as the heathen. I mean, it's like they're gonna rise up as the phoenix out of the ashes and continue on with their dominion and go on forever with their with their NWO. All right, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna bring out the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and 11. That's what proves their mindset. All right, it says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. You see? So that's just their mentality that they have. That's the spirit that they have, these elites. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. All right, so they want to be, continue their dominion. They want to, not just establish, but they want to maintain their dominion for all eternity, And it's all nothing but deception that's being placed upon them. All right, nothing but deception. All right, we're going to bring out another precept. The deceived and the deceiver are his. All right, that's Job chapter 12 and 16. All right, and it reads, "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his." All right, because basically what's going on is you got these elites, of these Edomites, so-called white men, these different banking families in their high places there, in secret places they do rituals, all right, where they conjure up spiritual demon Satan, and spiritual demon Satan tells them, what they have to do in order to accomplish and succeed in their imaginations. All right, little do they know, which really they blinded and hardened to the fact that spiritual demon Satan really works for the Lord. There is no rebellion. There is no, he was the best singer and best musician in heaven, and then he got cast down. That's just mythology, man. That's mythos. All right, that is a cunningly devised fable. Okay, spiritual demon Satan works for the Lord in the left-hand side, and that's what it means for the Lord, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to be all-powerful. That's what it means for the Heavenly Father to be all-powerful. All right, that's what it means, to have control over both sides, and in doing so, fulfilling his will. Okay, because the words that is written in these prophecies will be accomplished. They will come to pass. All right, no matter who thinks what, no matter none of that, man. The words written in the prophecy will come to pass. These devils are carrying out these things, well, concerning, the food, they're carrying that out. guess what? It's gonna be in vain. His works are in vain. All right, because you got a situation with the avian flu. Okay, just to circle back into the famine. All right, because it kind of went off topic. Going into the plans of the wicked elite. Which it all ties in together at the anyways. But you got another one, the avian flu, that's affecting all the chickens, the turkeys, all the edible bird cattle that's here in Babylon, right? So you're gonna see, that be diminished, and as a result, it's gonna be, prices are gonna go up higher than that. So okay, the prices is gonna go up high for bread, for the chickens and the turkeys, man. All right, another thing too is the cattle, the beef, the cows. The Lord might hit that with a plague, or put the spirit on Esau to hit them with a plague. Now milk is gonna skyrocket. Now beef is gonna skyrocket. All the dairy products gonna skyrocket. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a good time hey man, these coming years is not gonna be good, man. All right, for these Babylonians, because you're gonna need the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai dealing with you to make it through, man. All right, you're gonna need the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai dealing with you to make it through. Okay. Now I believe I had all the precepts, brought out that I brought out in the first go around. All right, so let's go with the final one, the book of the book of Daniel's, chapter 12. We're just gonna finish it up with that one, man. All right, Lord willing, this was edifying lesson. A little long-winded, man. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a second take, man. It's real frustrating when you do a lesson and then boom, for some reason you got a saving error and then you got to do it again, man. But that's the condition of the battle, man. If that happens, you got to do it again. All right, so Book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even the time of Lamentations, when you had the parents eating off their own children. It's going to be worse than that. And that's going to come back with a vengeance. All right, see, because back then we knew who we were. It was a sense of righteousness that was, upheld in the kingdom, even though, our people were going off, they were wicked, but we were still known as the Hebrew Israelites. We're still known as the princes of the power. Now our people are known as the blacks. Now our people are Latinos, right? Mexicanos, Salvadoreños, whatever bywords that Esau put on them for that covering cast, right? You got the so-called Native Americans that go by their fucking 1,400 different nations that they, you know what I'm saying? All it's just, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're dealing with now. They're ready to eat their own kids, man. They're ready to eat each other. All right? So continuing on, and it says, since such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so if you're of the elect, man, you have nothing to fear. And Lord willing, we are of that number, and Yahweh Shem Shai delivers us. Okay? Because that's what's going to happen. All right? A lot of judgments, but at the same time, salvation. And that's what's going to make it even sweeter. All right, that you got, it's going to be a real impossible situation, for you to survive this, but you still survived. It wasn't by your power, it was by the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, and it has to be, you got to be of the elect. That's why, we're the hopeful elect, man. We hope and pray that we're of that number. We trust in Yahweh Shem Shai to deliver us, man. All right, so with that, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Ba'ashem Rakha HaKodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom.